Hello everybody. Today we are going to talk about IGSO. IGSO is an extremely precious exam because it is conducted by the IGSO organization, which conducts exam at international level every year. So from every country for IGSO only 6 students are selected, and they are the most intelligent students in that country, and then they represent our country India in the world level. So there a healthy competition is there between every country. Now to get into IGSO, India selects us first. So there are 4 stages in which India makes the selection. Okay, so let's see what are that 4 stages. First is NSCGS, which is an MCQ type exam. It has about 80 questions and is of 240 marks. Then INGSO, it is in theoretical type exam. Then HBCSC camp, it has practical and theory. Pre-departure camp, it is not on stage, but those 6 students who have qualified in HBCSC camp will go to this pre-departure camp. Here, the training will be done to prepare to go into IGSO and give a tough fight, like tough competition to everybody. In pre-departure camp, a high level professors are there which teach you everything. Okay, so firstly in NSCGS about 30,000 people sit. Then in INGSO only 300 people are selected out of the whole crowd. Then in HBCSC, out of these 300, the top 35 are selected. And this HBCSC camp is extremely difficult. So in this HBCSC camp, only 6 students are selected out of 35. So in this way, the thing takes place. Due to COVID, the previous year 2020 2021 and 21 2022, the NSCGS and INGSO are actually merged and their name is kept as IOQJS. So IOQJS has 2 parts, part 1, part 2. Part 1 is MCQ, means it is like NSCGS, and simultaneously part 2 is also conducted, which is theoretical. The persons who will qualify part 1, their paper only will be checked for the part 2. Okay, now this is of IOQJS. Now I will tell you the people who are selected in NSCGS also are considered to be very intelligent, because this is not an easy exam. So here, if you afterwards show your qualifications to universities or so, it will have a great impact. Okay, so this was about the stages. Now let's see how is the pattern of the subjects. Okay, now we have physics. We will discuss physics for each stage. Firstly, for NSCGS. Physics for NSCGS is like a medium, not so tough, not so hard, but definitely of 11th and 12th level. The concepts are same of 9th and 10th. The chapters are same of 9th and 10th, but the level of questions, the practical approach is very much, and the minor details are also like considered in these questions. So for NSCGS, the topics like motion 1D, motion in 1D, motion in 2D also, which is given in 11th book, is asked here. Newton's laws of motion in very depth is asked here from 11th book. You can refer it to also. Then work power energy. Then another thing is, after work power energy, they will ask rotational motion. And the most important chapters are the two, the electricity and light. These are the ever most important chapters in NSCGS for physics. The whole paper will be at one side and these 2 chapters will be at one side. okay, because many questions are asked. And if you solve mechanics, you will be with crowd, because mechanics is known by many people, but most of the people confuse in the light chapter, geometrical optics means, okay, and electricity chapter. So if you want to really score and get out of the crowd, you should do like this. Then we will study chemistry for NSCGS. In NSCGS, 50% of the paper has physical chemistry. So physical chemistry will constitute most of the paper, and in physical chemistry also 90% will be constituted by mole concept. So mole concept is in core chapter, and it is their favorite chapter, so they could ask any type of question from it because it's easy also, and like in 9th NCRT also. So once reading mole concept from 11th NCRT, it would be enough, solve the back problems, and it would be great if you do. And in physical, you have to study the chapters like mole concept, atomic structure, thermodynamics, real gases, and not don't read real gases, read ideal gases, and sometimes real gases questions are also asked. Now for inorganic, you have to do periodic classification of elements. It should be very strong because many of questions arise from periodic classification of elements. It is an important chapter. And next is nomenclature. It's a topic of inorganic, but it's important. It's a topic of organic, but it's important. Then do S block and P block. It will be extremely beneficial for you. Then you can also do chemical bonding, because many a times questions come from chemical bonding. Then chemical equilibrium is also important, ionic equilibrium is also important. These were the important chapters for chemistry and NSCGS. Biology has two sections. It has zoology and it has botany. So if I tell that in botany, basically you have to focus on chapters like which are in the NCRT of 9th, and just go to depth of it by some books which I will tell you after some time. So you can go to the depth of that. Like 9th and 10th NCRT will have some topics, 8th, 9th, 10th NCRT, the same topics, but just at a great level of 11th, 12th level and beyond. If you want to really clear it, you have to do that. Okay. This was for biology. The important topics in botany are biomolecules, cell biology, genetics, and for the zoology are locomotion, digestion, respiration, and excretion. Okay, now math. This year, this is 2021-2022 session. So this year maths is not there in the IOQJS part. They have cancelled it. Maybe in the future math will not be there, or it could be also. So 9th and 10th NCRT same for biology and math, same 9th and 10th NCRT math very deeply from 11th and 12th books. So this was for the subject wise for NSCGS part. Now for INGSO, it is theoretical. So for INGSO, there's one thing, that physics, chemistry, biology, math, the level of questions will get to the JEE mains level or greater than it. Here, the physics part will have the topics are same in all this, physics, chemistry, biology, math. The same topics will be there, but at a very great depth. Your theoretical knowledge will be not tested here. Your application, how can you apply, how minor forces you can analyze, how minor things you can analyze and apply that concept to the question. So here if you see that, then one question would be like that there would be a small concept, and if you do not apply that concept in the exam, your marks will go. So it would be a very tough competition there. Yeah. And if you qualify for the INGSO, then of course you will go to the HBCSC camp. Now let's see some important books for IGSO. Okay. Now, most basic books. These are the most basic. At least you should have this. You have done this before going to the exam hall. 9, 10, 10th NCRT, mathematics and science very, very thoroughly. One line should be a concept. One line should have questions. You should have great knowledge. So your 20 to 30% work will be done here only. So these are the most basic books. Then the intermediate books, which will definitely boost your performance till 50 to 60%. Okay, these are 11th and 12th NCRT, mathematics, physics, biology, and chemistry. For mathematics, still this is okay. Like 11th and 12th NCRT, if you are them, you are definitely selecting for mathematics. Okay, because this is an exam of science, so more things will be there in science only. One more thing here, mathematics comes till NACGS. In INGS, so HBCSC, there is no mathematics. Okay, so that's why the level of mathematics is somewhat low here. And intermediate books are 11th and 12th NCRT. These are the medium books. Like if you will do them, definitely you will get 60 to 50% performance, but still you could not be selected. To assure that your selection is done only. For physics, I recommend H.C. Verma book. This book is followed by me personally also. This is an extremely good book for physics. It will enhance your concept. The questions are also very good, so read it completely. And for physical chemistry, one book is R.C. Mukherjee. So this book is for physical chemistry. It is an extreme good book for the physical chemistry. Nice questions are given in it, so you can follow. Campbell Biology. These all books are followed by me also. Like I'm not telling that anything. Okay, so Campbell Biology. Campbell Biology is a book with beautiful diagrams of everything in biology. I will give the link in description of this book also. Then you can buy it from it. It is around 3,500 or 3,700 something, because it's a book of international author. So original, like international version is of 50,000, and Indian version, like it is the same but only the version changes. So it is of 3,700. The content is same, the diagrams, the colors, everything is same. Okay, so in this book beautiful diagrams are there, much of information is there, and great knowledge is there. And NSCGS, from the line of Campbell, the biology question comes. Yeah, I have observed it many times, so this happens. Okay, so now for mathematics, 11th and 12th NCRT is enough, nothing more than that. So if you follow these books, first do this all. Otherwise, you will not understand anything. Okay? Like if you can understand H.C. Verma from before doing the 11th physics, but for the for the biology, you will do the 1 minute. You will do the things which are like important first. Okay, so 1 minute. Yeah, yeah, I'm back. My charging was low. So, like, do HC Verma with the solved examples. Integration and differentiation is also there, but do not see it, because you should know the basics of it only, and the greater level is not required. And there they do not ask, it is officially said that integration and differentiation is not asked in NSCGS, IOQGS, and any stages of IGSU. Okay, and RC Mukherjee is a good book of the physical, as I told, and this was all for books. Now, how to register and all that things I will tell you. You have to see for the NSCGS level or the IOQGS, we can say IAPT website. So in this IAPT website, this is Indian Association of Physics Teachers. So this conduct the NACJS or IOQJS thing. Okay, so if IOQJS is there, IIPT will control, and if NACJS is there, IIPT and INJSO, this HBCSC will control. So before some time there was an option here to register. Now it is too late to register, but next year you can try for it. Okay, so here the postponement of the IOQJS this year has happened. So this is all given here. This notice boards only the enrollment for IOQs will come. The date was this year 31/10/2021. So like it was in the month of October. So this has happened. Now here we will see that. Yeah, so I was talking about the enrollment for IOQs. So it was till the 31st October, and there shall be no question directly on mathematics for this year. Maybe next year mathematics would be removed from the NACGSS and all the stages. It is not there only. So this year mathematics was not there. So this was for the registration process. Further, HBCSC will conduct everything. Some people tell that please define the syllabus. Please define the syllabus for the IOQJS part. They say that only 9th and 10th syllabus is told, but actually IIPT has given detailed syllabus for the IOQJS. So if you go here and see at the down of the website syllabus for IOQs 2021. So if you click this will open. This is telling 2020 and 2021, but it will be similar for all the years till IOQs will be conducted. Now for junior science, we are giving junior science exam. So this is the syllabus. So basic mathematical ideas till class 10th, and for physics these are the topics. See, chemical substances, natural behavior, it was organization of living world, life processes, motion, and under motion force work. So see, work, energy, power, sound, effects of electric current, light, environment, natural resources, food production, and finished. So you can download it from the website. Just this is the top. Go down, say, and here under NSC 2020-21 you will get the syllabus for IOQ 2020. How to prepare? Either prepare by that books, or I know for many people it is hard to do all this, and it is actually hard, like first complete 9th and 10th NCERT, and some things would do not understand also in 11th and 12th books, and H.C. Verma, then Campbell, then R.C. Mukherjee. So how to prepare? There are workshops conducted by many institutes like IGSO workshops. If you search, Allen Career Institute will have their workshop. Resonance will have their workshop. I personally refer Allen's workshop because they are better, and video lectures and all that will be there with them, their workshop. So they are good. So teachers are also nice, so they will like guide you about the things, how to do, which topics are important, how to like enhance the preparation, and they will give the modules of Allen to you also. Okay, now we have talked about everything, and now I have to tell you one thing. If you're preparing for this IOQJS, or we can say NSCJS, you would have to be very very determined. Okay, otherwise this is not possible that you will go like if you are not having anything also, then you will go to the international team. It's not possible. So you have to do lots and lots of work for it. So if you like the complete guide for IGSO which I have told to you, then please like, share this video. And for the books, I will of these books I will give the link in the description box. So do check the description box. I will give the link to all that books, and also I will give the link to this IPT website, the HBCSC website, and I will tell you from where the paper. Now I will tell you from where to get the past year papers. So just simply search in on Google past year papers of NSE GS. So there will be many sites. 11-year papers here, 2008 to 18, then 2019-20. The IPT website also is there, so you can download from either here, or there are many websites, so you can check it out. Yeah. Okay, now this was all for the IOQGS, or we can say IGS video. I hope that you may qualify for this exam. If you like this video, then please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.